All right, so let's actually get into this game now. There is not really much to talk about this game here in terms of a recap. The Cowboys went out here and dominated the Eagles. This was a tough game to watch if you're an Eagles fan. This was a tough game to watch in general. I mean, it was rough all around because the Eagles could not get anything going on offense. They couldn't score anything. They really couldn't do anything. The points they put up, they had 7 points in the third quarter, I believe, and then in the fourth quarter, the other touchdown they got was in garbage time, so I don't even count that. Really, they came up with 7 points on offense today. They had 21 points in general. 7 of those came from a turnover that was turned into a touchdown because the defense got to Dak and he got stripped, and then he got stripped in the end zone. They picked it up and it was a touchdown. So 7 points came from the defense. And then 7 points came in the third quarter when the game was still within reach. The last 7 points was in garbage time. So essentially, the Eagles put up 7 points today. That was rough, man. I'm going to tell you right now, the Eagles, they don't look good. They don't look good. They do not look good at all. Offensively, Jalen Hurts was running for his life the entire night. This offensive line couldn't protect him. I don't know how many times he would take the snap and he would have to roll to his right or just take off to his left because nothing's there. Anytime they would utilize play action, he would have to start taking off. He would have to roll to try and extend the play. Nothing was there. The receivers weren't exactly catching, the passes for the most part. There was a couple big plays that was made here, but other than that, they just couldn't get anything going consistently. And it didn't really help them with the 2 turnovers that Hurts had. The first one was on a deep ball. Well, speaking of it, they're actually showing it right now on SportsCenter. The first one was on a deep ball on the first drive of the game. He throws downfield. He drastically underthrows his receiver. Not only does he underthrow it, he throws it inside. That ball needs to be thrown outside because if you throw it outside, you give your receiver a chance to catch it. It's only 2 scenarios when you throw it outside. Either your receiver's going to catch it or it's going out of bounds, so it's incomplete. You take the risk factor out of it when you're throwing outside. He's running down the sideline. Throw that ball outside. So it was 2 things. It was underthrown and it was thrown inside. So it gave the defender a chance to undercut the receiver and it just got picked off right there. Then the second interception happened. It was a pick 6. Hurts was just throwing a quick pass towards his left to Devontae Smith, who fell. I don't know what happened. He just fell. And Diggs was right there, who read the play, picked off Hurts, took it to the house, pick 6 right there. That was pretty much the night for the Eagles offense. They couldn't get anything going. All they could do was turn the ball over. They couldn't finish drives. They couldn't get anything going consistently. It was just bad all around. It was bad all around. They tried to get something going, but every time they would get something going downfield with a drive, penalties would kill them. Penalties was a massive killer for them offensively, but it was an even worse killer for them defensively. The defense for the Eagles tonight was garbage. They couldn't stop the run. They couldn't stop the pass. Dak Prescott was making plays left and right. Speaking of Dak, he had a great game, man. He had a great game. 3 touchdown passes for him. He was balling out. Wilson was absolutely killing it tonight. He was making some great catches. But Dak was slinging the ball tonight. He was making plays left and right, and he was carving up. He was absolutely just carving up that Eagles defense. So, yeah, overall, Eagles offense couldn't get anything going down the stretch. Eagles defense, they struggled the entire game. They couldn't stop the run. They couldn't stop the pass. They couldn't get off the field because they kept committing penalties. Holding call here, offside call there, pass interference call here. I mean, how many penalties are the Eagles going to commit? You keep giving the Cowboys chances to extend the ball down the field because you keep on causing penalties. Stop causing penalties, Eagles. What is wrong with y'all? But yeah, defense today was just poor. They were poor in every single fashion. They couldn't make a stop to save their lives. They made one great play in terms of the strip fumble that resulted in a touchdown. Other than that, Cowboys completely decimated that Eagles defense. So it was horrible. It was rough. It was horrible. And Eagles right now, they don't look good. They don't look good at all. If I'm an Eagles fan, I'd be very concerned. They do not look good. Week 1 is starting to slowly look like a fluke, because they're not playing great football right now. Cowboys, on the other hand, they played great football tonight. Offensively, like I said, Dak was just slinging the ball all game, making plays left and right, and they were putting points on the board. In terms of running the ball, both Zeke and Pollard were running it. This might have been Zeke's best game of the season. He had 2 rushing touchdowns. He did his thing, man. He was running the rock. He was very successful. Pollard was getting some gaping holes here because the Eagles defense could not stop anything. I mean, the run game was flowing for the Cowboys. The pass game was fluid for them. They were just airing it out and running this ball and just killing the Eagles defense. They were making plays left and right. This was rough. At some point, it was just like throwing the towel. These guys are done. It's over. Call it a day. Because the Eagles defense could not hold a candle. They couldn't make a stop against the Cowboys offense. So this was great for them. Cowboys defense, I'm liking what I'm seeing from the Cowboys defense. 2 turnovers in this game, man. 2 turnovers. I believe right now the Cowboys are actually leading the league in takeaways. Can you believe that? The Cowboys defense is leading the league in takeaways. This defense has shown dramatic improvement compared to what they were last year. If this defense continues to play this well and they continue to force turnovers, the Cowboys will be a legitimate threat this year. Right now, if you look at how the Cowboys are playing, they look like they're the only real team that can compete in the NFC. Like, they look like they're going to win the NFC East with ease because they're playing so well. Now, obviously, we'll see how they go down the stretch because when it comes to the NFC East, anything can happen. It's always crazy. You never know what's going to happen. But I can't even lie, man. Cowboys, they're looking good. They're looking legit. The way they played in week 1 against the Bucs, they played well enough to beat that Bucs team. And then last week, they took on the Chargers and they got that win. Now, here they are on Monday Night Football, absolutely destroying the Eagles, when some people had hopes that the Eagles would actually surprise people and show that they're a great team. Right now, they're not looking like a great team. But yeah, that Cowboys defense was tormenting Hurts all day, forcing turnovers, sacking him. He was getting hit left and right. They were getting to him. At one point, the offensive line for the Eagles was just embarrassing. It was a 3rd down, empty backfield right there for Hurts. He takes the snap. And I kid you not, this offensive line does not block anybody. 4 Cowboys defenders get right past the offensive lineman. And as soon as Hurts saw that, he froze, he tucked the ball, and he took off. Like, there was no hope to being able to convert that because 4 Cowboys defenders got right past the Eagles offensive line. That is unexcusable. This Cowboys team is dominating the Eagles, and this Eagles team is looking like a joke. There was no fight in them. That was an embarrassment. This Eagles team needs to be embarrassed. They should be ashamed of their performance tonight. Defense can't make a stop. Offense can't protect Hurts to save his life. Hurts is turning the ball over. I mean, nothing was going well for them. That was just poor left and right. My God. But yeah, at the end of the day, the Cowboys got the win, so they advanced to 2-1. And the Eagles fall to 1-2 with a lot of questions as opposed in terms of how they're going to look down the stretch and can this team actually compete and win this division. This division is crazy and it's going to come down to the wire, so who knows who's going to win. But the Cowboys get a dominating win here tonight on Monday Night Football. With that being said, that is all I got. Once again, shout out to Tom Grossi. He's awesome, man. I cannot continue to show my appreciation more because that guy's awesome. But yeah, that's all I got, and I'm out of here, man. Peace.